morning, students. I hope you all are doing well at your places and you must have been studying very properly for your exams. And today we'll be studying a very interesting poem about trees. As we all know, trees are the most important resources जिनके बिना हम लोग बिल्कुल भी रह नहीं सकते हैं because they are the basic priority जो हमको चाहिए so that we can have everything. So let's just begin with this poem. You all will be learning and learning a lot, and you all will be liking about this poem. So let's just begin. So the title of our poem is Trees, right? Trees के बारे में पढ़ेंगे हम. In this chapter, you will read an interesting poem and you will be reading and enjoying it. So let's just begin. The trees are the kindest things I know. Trees वो हैं जो सबसे ज़्यादा humble चीज़ है, kind है, बिल्कुल ही हम लोगों को kind क्यों है? Because they provide us lot of things, like they give us oxygen to breathe, right? They give us fruits, they give us vegetables, they give us everything. We get fresh air with the help of trees only. So दे डू नॉट हार्म, दे सिंपली ग्रो. ये बिल्कुल भी एक दूसरे को परेशान नहीं करते हैं, हमें क्या करते हैं, सिर्फ ग्रो करते हैं. एंड स्प्रेड अ शेड फॉर स्लीपी काउज, और कभी कभी दे यूज टू प्रोवाइड अ शेड फॉर दी स्लीपी काउज, जो कि काउज व्हेन दे आर फीलिंग स्लीपी दे यूज टू टेक रेस्ट अंडर दी ट्री. एंड गैदर बर्ड्स अमंग देयर बोज, और जो उनकी टहनियाँ होती हैं उनके ऊपर क्या करती हैं, बर्ड्स दे यूज टू टेक रेस्ट, दे यूज टू मेक देयर नेस्ट ऑन दी ट्रीज. दे गिव अस फ्रूट इन लीव्स अबव, और हमको क्या प्रोवाइड करते हैं, दे गिव्स अस फ्रूट एंड वुड टू मेक आवर हाउस ऑफ, और हमको क्या प्रोवाइड करते हैं, वुड देते हैं जिससे कि हम लोग बहुत सारी चीजें बनाते हैं. समटाइम वी यूज टू मेक आवर हाउसेस, समटाइम वी यूज टू मेक आवर फर्नीचर्स, एवरीथिंग इज मेड अप ऑफ वुड, इवन पेपर इज मेड अप ऑफ वुड दैट वी यूज इन स्टडी. And leaves to burn on Halloween, or Halloween means Halloween day is basically celebrated on 31st of October each year, right? And to burn the leaves को burn करने के लिए हमें क्या मिलता है, Halloweens मिलते हैं. They provide us leaves to burn the Halloweens, means हम उन सूखी पत्तियों से we make the fire, okay? And in the spring new birds of green, और जब spring season आता है then new birds they grow from those trees. They are the first when days begin, और ये क्या है, ये वो सबसे पहली चीज है जब दिन की शुरुआत होती है. टू टच द बीम ऑफ मॉर्निंग सन, और मॉर्निंग सन की सबसे पहली किरण किसके ऊपर पड़ती है, ट्रीज के ऊपर पड़ती है. दे आर द लास्ट टू होल्ड द लाइट, एंड दे आर द लास्ट वन दैट होल्ड्स द लाइट व्हाइल द मून इट reflects its light in the sky, and where an evening changes into night, and जब evening change होती है night में, तो the birds all that are making nest on these trees they basically rest and they just sleep on those boughs of the trees. And when the moon floats on the sky, and night का मतलब I already explained you that they basically over there the moon जो है it floats on the sky. They hum a drowsy lullaby, or drowsy lullaby means a very calm and a you can say a very calm and a peace sound that comes while this trees they move back and forward by this wind breeze that flows, right? And of sleepy children long ago, और वो जो आवाज आती है उससे क्या होता है, sleepy children basically they just go to sleep. And trees are the kindest thing I knew, and trees वही हैं, they are those kindest things जिनके बारे में हम जानते हैं. And over here there is a word written here is anonymous. Anonymous means we don't know who have written this poem. The writer of this poem is unknown. Moving on to the word basket, the very first word is bow. Bow means branches, tehenia, right? Halloween is the night of the 31st October when children dresses up as witches and ghosts. Witches or ghosts के जगह dresses करते हैं, and I have already told you that Halloween day is celebrated on 31st of October each year. Beam is a ray of light, and drowsy means sleepy. Moving on to the exercises, the first exercise is the oral exercises where you will be learning how to pronounce each word correctly. So the first word is kindest, right? The second one is simply. Moving on to the next is sleepy. Then comes the bows, and further is leaves, right? Then is changes, then floats, and the last one is drowsy. So we'll be doing the take the correct answers, right? So the first is that trees are the what? Trees are the kindest things. Right, trees gather dash among their boughs. Trees क्या gather करती है, they used to gather birds. Trees gives us fruits, vegetables, सब कुछ मिलता है हमें, leaves. The moon floats in the sky. Moving on to the complete the lines. Moving on to this complete the lines of the poem. The first is that trees dash no. So trees are the kindest things. that I know, right? They dash and grow. They basically, they do not harm. They do not harm, they simply grow and spread dash cows. And sometimes they used to provide shed, right? And spread a shade for sleepy cows, right? And gather dash bows and gather birds among there. देखिए among क्यों आया है? Because we are not talking about only two birds, we are talking about more than two words. They are dash begin, they are the first when days, जब दिन शुरू होते हैं, they are the first thing to touch the beam of morning sun, right? Morning sun की beams को touch करते हैं. They are the dash light, they are the last to hold the light. And when the dash night, when every night, when every evening changes into night. So moving on to the answer the following question, you all will be doing all these question answers in your respective notebook by your own, right? So I hope you all like this poem. This poem was actually anonymous. We don't know who is the writer of this poem. And over here we studied that how trees are so much useful for us. They give us so many things that are very much important for our lives. They provide us foods, vegetables, oxygen to breathe. They gives us light. Everything they used to give us, and they are one of the most important sources. We should not cut the trees unnecessary for our luxury lives, right? We should always do afforestation, that is planting and planting more trees. And I hope you all understood this. Please keep revising these and do all the question answers, and please learn all the word meanings and stay blessed. Thank you.